have arrested people, 31 of them, that's under investigation, but also we need to get at the root cause of this. We're not going to get to the root cause having not investigated, having not met the people. So that's the way, so that we don't take the shortcuts in trying to do. For now, we need the police, stop the looting, stop the destruction of the property, banning and all that. But again, we need to pull people together and hear from them what's the story. What I don't really like is when we work on the exaggerations of the matters. This morning somebody said, I'm not going to say, somebody said the government does not care about it, which is not true. There are police here, there are us here, they are trying to work with the communities, work with the leadership at the level of Nduna and everybody. We believe the matter, if we resolve it that way, it will be resolved for a long time rather than only working using the security approach. But we do need to speak to the people here.
So, Minister, do you think that...
Do you have enough men on the ground? It seems sporadic, but it doesn't seem to be contained from what I can see.
Well, sporadic indeed. That's why we are looking at that. The provincial commissioner is here and is working on that in terms of the men of the ground. We have to stop the looting, stop the destruction, but go forward to engagement.
Do you think it could amount to anything like we have in Cape Town at current? Would the army be involved?
Absolutely no.
Absolutely not.
Now, would you say that, Minister, maybe a part of what sparked with the protests that are currently happening now would be what happened over a month ago with the attack on the police?
Well, it's an excuse. I must tell you, it's an excuse. Police have worked on that, they've responded on that. There is no need for people working on that use it. So criminality is definitely there, people looting and using that excuse with the hope that there will be broader sympathy to say they are fighting on behalf of the South African police. We can't do it for ourselves. They must behave, stop that thing, but police themselves, we must be here as is asking, put the boots on the ground, but arrest those people and prosecute those people that are doing anything that is criminal.
Sorry, Minister, I missed the beginning of the briefing. I do apologize. I tried to ask you when we were at George Garth Hostel now. My apologies if you've already answered this question. What role is xenophobia playing in this sporadic unrest in the city?
Well, that is used as an excuse. For me, it's pure criminality, people looting and all that, and using that as a xenophobia. But for now, there is nothing that has sparked any form of this conflict between South Africans and the foreign nationals. So we're dealing with criminality rather than xenophobia at the present moment.
When you engage with people that are part of these mobs that are going through the inner city, they say that they are attacking shops that are run by foreign nationals that are stealing work and money from South Africans. How are we supposed to report?
Well, the shops that are banned there is ShopRite, is PEP. I don't think those are foreign shops. I think those are South African shops.
But what can be done by police and by government to ensure that xenophobia isn't used as a scapegoat?
Well, I don't deal with xenophobia as I'm standing here. I'm dealing with criminality. Maybe there are those that will deal with xenophobia. For me, and my job is to deal with criminality, and I'm trying to do that.
Colleagues, you know that the minister is taking this very seriously. He said he's cancelling his trip to Cape Town. He's going to a meeting at 4 so let you know.
Visuals coming live there from Johannesburg city centre, where Minister of Police Bheki Cele has arrived and is addressing the media. And you could hear, quite succinctly that he's very clear that to him this is an issue of criminality. He's not willing to engage on topics and discussions of xenophobia because he's tackling criminal elements, he says. So there he is coming into the Johannesburg city centre there, and he made examples of some of the big shops that have actually been looted, examples of PEP, for example, and ShopRite, saying that those are not foreign-owned shops, but they are in fact South African. So those who are on the streets looting, saying that they're fighting xenophobia, fighting on behalf of South Africans, that they need to stop doing that because the police are there and they will do it. So it's not an issue of national service that they are performing.